This is not good. Not good. Not good at all. Bad, 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 bad news. Look at all the trees. Look at the grass. I fueled up in Oliver, and it is so windy, it was pushing me over that I had to actually step aside to balance myself. This is not what I wanted to see with a forest fire this close to our place. So the forest fire is now less than a mile away from my brother's place. And this wind cannot be good. I might go visit him and see if I can help him with anything.
In 400 meters, turn left on 9th Avenue.
We also store our quad there and my motorcycle. You know what? If it burns, it burns. I'm more worried about us and our basic needs. It's definitely smoky here.
9th Avenue.
Definitely smoky. Suggested the fire hadn't grown a lot last night, so we're still over 2,000 hectares. I don't know what it is obviously growing now. There's no way around it. It is growing now. It's going to grow fast, so I'm sure when I get the next update it's going to be a lot bigger than 2,000 hectares. It might double itself very quickly. And of course, because everybody's looking at the fire and the smoke. People forget to slow down for this corner. It sounds like people are talking about rain, according to Jess. You'll see here that the no posts have all been taken out. Oh, okay. They've actually cleared the lane. We're allowed to be in this lane now. Okay, they've cleaned up enough. A single trailer, semi-trailer rolled over with a load of lumber here going around the corner too fast. See the black lines. It took all the no posts out. Too busy looking at the fire and forgetting to slow down. So yeah, there's possible rain in the forecast, so we definitely need the rain. Especially with this wind, we need the rain. Let's keep the rain, cut out the wind, and cut out the lightning. And that would be good news. But the wind right now is not good news at all. It looks like there's not going to be much to look at the fire, but I'll just leave it roll and record for the next till I get into Benedictine. On a side note, I drove over a huge bolt, punctured a tire. It's got to be like half an inch in diameter. But the bolt's kind of sticking in there, keeping a tire from leaking a lot. It's leaking, but it's not leaking a lot. And since this trailers have a Tire Max system in it, it's automatically inflating the tire faster than it's deflating. so it's still holding its weight. So hopefully, if the scale's open here, he doesn't give me a hard time about it. We're gonna head to a tire shop here as soon as I get home, and we'll get it repaired tonight. Almost to the top. You guys can't appreciate the smell here either. It's like this really strong, well, you know, if you're sitting around a campfire and the smoke decides to come your direction and what you smell like if you stay in that, that's what everything here smells like. You actually get used to it after a while. Now that I'm just driving into it, it's hitting me pretty good. You'll get used to it. We have a pretty good filter on our air conditioner, so we've kept all the windows closed and the AC just going day and night. So inside the house it doesn't smell, maybe it does, it just doesn't seem like it compared to outside, but when we go outside, step outside, it's like, it just hits you like you just stepped into the campfire. Past the scale, we'll have a better view.
Hey, want a heads up on Monday after Surrey, you are loading for the US. Thanks.
On Monday after unloading, I'm headed for the US. Good to know. Probably bags of lime, and it's going to have to be tarped. For Monday, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to start at 4 a.m. on Monday morning. Head out. I'll make the delivery right around 10:30ish to 11. Get loaded and then get a couple hours down into the US. Looking in the mirror to look at that tire. If all of a sudden that bolt gets kicked out, it would blow up very quickly. The scale is closed. And because of the fire, they've had to put up these signs. No stopping on highway. Because there have been a couple of accidents now already because of looky-loos just stopping on the highway to look at the fire. Kind of see at the top of the mountain there. It looks pretty good down lower here. There's a couple hot spots. You see some smoke down lower, but not too much, so that's a good sign that at least the fire is further back, which means if it's getting pushed north, it's burning up past Carmi. of stopping on highway. We'll just stop off the highway. At least they're off the highway. Excuse me. Yeah, there's just so much smoke that you can't even see fire anymore. Just it looks like most of it's up higher. I'm glad to see that. Away from housing. I see quite a bit of open flame there. Oh, water bomber still flying. I was asking Jess if they had grounded the aircraft, but I see they're still flying there. Not sure if that's a... Watch out for these crazy people stopping. Brother's place. Yeah, the fire is right there in his backyard. Yikes. Seems to definitely be a lot stronger of a fire further north over here. Toward town. Hopefully it stays to the east of town. Yeah, there's definitely white caps on the lake, so it's pretty darn windy. Just smoke. Can't even see the other lake. Usually from here you can see the other lake on the other side, just a little sliver of it, just so smoky you can't see. At least it's not super thick smoke yet. We've had it worse. Oh, there is, look at that, the road's wet. We need more of that. We need a lot more of that. See a helicopter right in front of us here. Looks like he just... Not sure why he's hovering so low here, unless he just came... It's too close this way for the highway. Or is he coming in to pick up water? He's one of those that has a snorkel and he just hovers right above the water and then pumps it up and in. Another helicopter right there. He's got a big bucket. It looks like they're getting their buckets from the fire department or from the airport. So that means they've got the fire retardant stuff in there. So they probably have as many helicopters coming to the airport to refill as possible, and if all of a sudden there's too much traffic at the airport, then they'll just take water out of the lake. Because the stuff with a fire retardant in it is going to definitely be a lot more helpful. Still looking strong. Yeah, I see helicopters are in the smoke up there. See my brother's place from here. It looks like, yeah, the fire is actually a little bit northeast of him, so it's kind of burnt past him. There's small smoke coming from in there, but nothing big. Oh, and there's another helicopter there. I see he's hovering over the water. So yeah, some of them are getting water from the lake, and some of them are getting it from the airport here. Another helicopter. Holy smokes, there's helicopters everywhere. I see at least 5 helicopters right now. So it looks like maybe they're just using helicopters and not as many airplanes, because I don't see any of the airplanes. I don't know if it's too windy for the airplanes. But yeah, that's our fire update. I'll let you guys know on Monday how it's going. Oh, there's an airplane right there. No, maybe not. Can't tell. No, that's a helicopter too. Just the right angle, or the wrong angle. So that's at least 6 helicopters then. There's probably more that I can't see, so that's good. It's good that they're got as many of them out there as possible while it's safe to fly, they're flying. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed. I'll see you on Monday.